everyone! Okay, in this video, as said in my previous video, this is something. This is a foundation that is horrible. If you are going to get a foundation, don't make it this one. If you are going to avoid a foundation, this is one to avoid. This is from Rimmel London, and it is Cool Matte Mousse Foundation. Now, normally Rimmel products are pretty good, reliable. Their eyeliners, their lip liners, all that stuff is amazing. Mascara, great. Lipstick, great. This foundation, this particular foundation, terrible. God awful. Oh my gosh, save me. I can't believe I put this on my face. At first I liked it because it was like, it looked whipped. And so it was between a liquid and it wasn't a cream, it wasn't a solid powder. It was whipped. And so I thought, oh, this is going to be easy to blend. This is going to feel lighter because it's whipped. It has more air in it to allow better flow and such and such and such. All lies and slander. All lies to my face, to myself. Yeah, it feels nice when you first put it on because it does have that whipped feeling. But then, as soon as it touches your face and you swipe it once with your whatever you use, trouble begins. It's so hard to blend with a sponge, with your fingers, with a brush, with any kind of brush. I mean, go down the list. It can be a flat brush like this. It could be a huge face brush. This one's from Elf. It could be one of these. It could be MAC. It could be anything. And I know because I've tried. And this doesn't blend evenly. It's very, very splotchy. And then that whipped feeling goes away almost immediately. After that first, swipe it, it's like, oh, this feels really light and fluffy. And then after that, it becomes cakey. You know that horrible cakey feeling you get with some things? This gives you that feeling. And what's worse is not only is it cakey and thick and impossible to blend, it's not even full coverage. I could still see it because it's splotchy. Because it's splotchy and blotchy and blah blah blah, it doesn't even out your skin tone, which is the purpose of foundation to begin with, is to even out your skin tone, and this doesn't do that. And it's not full coverage. For as cakey as this is, it's not full coverage. And, I mean, don't tell me I was using it wrong. I used a brush, I used a sponge, I used a puff. Well, do I have a puff? I need a puff. Ah! Sorry. I use one of these kind of puffs because I don't use it for this. I use a brush for my blot powder. Sorry if I blinded you just a second ago, or just now. But I used a puff. That didn't do it either. Nothing was saving me from the blotchy, splotchy, uneven. It's like anti-blend formula is what I think they used. And it was just terrible. And not only that, but it says 101 porcelain. I'm a very pale person. I don't know if you can tell that, but I'm a pale person. So I'm not about to go using bronzers. And this says it's one color, but let me show you with a little remnants of this crappy stuff that's left. Stick, you see the stick? Does that look porcelain to you? It doesn't look porcelain to me. Okay, maybe you guys can't tell because of the natural lighting that I am using. But I assure you, in real life, it looks very, very not porcelain-y. I promise. And then on top of that, if all those things were not bad enough, a 4-minute rant about how horrible this is. That's how bad it is. Just this item. It's hard to come off. I know this is dirty, but this is a MAC wipe. And I'll use a clean spot up here. Aha. Clean spot. Nothing. You sit there and I wish you guys could see better, but I mean, it comes off a little bit, obviously, because it has to come off a little bit, but scrub. And you don't want to have to do that on your face. Because, you know, delicate area. You don't need to be scrubbing too hard up here. So all in all, this is a bad foundation. And I don't recommend this to anybody at all, ever, ever. That is all.